Okay, one important thing to do is once you know how to use Google Drive or organize it, which was in that other video, just to create documents in here. And a good way to do that is, get into your Drive, drive.google.com, bookmark it so you can easily get there. And you just click this new button. So you click new and you can create, folders, you can upload stuff, you can create Google Docs, spreadsheets, presentation slides, forms, tons of stuff. Just play around with this stuff and get used to. But the main thing you're going to do is Google Docs because that's, word processing is one of the main things people do, to write reports or notes or anything like that. So it pops up a new tab. It creates a Google Doc for you, which is similar to Microsoft Word, Google Docs, same type of idea. And what I do first is I like to go in this area over here and just rename the document. So I'll just call this test document 3. And then you can see that it's saving it. You can type whatever you do. It just saves things automatically. You can see that right here. It says saving, save to drive. And then one thing you can do that's kind of nice is you click on this folder icon. So before you close this document, you can click this folder icon that says move, and you can move it into a folder and keep things organized. So instead of it having sitting out by itself, let's say I want to put it in miscellaneous. I click this little arrow, puts me in the folder, and then I just click move here. Now that document has been moved. So I'm going to go ahead and close this tab. I'll be right back on my Google Drive, and I can go into my miscellaneous folder, and you'll see test 3 doc. And one of the nice things about Google Drive is you can right click on stuff. Like, let's say I don't want this document. I can right click on it and trash it, which is called remove. I can right click on something and rename it, download it. I can copy it. So many things you can do. Renaming's, a valuable thing to do if you forgot to name it. So just play around with these right click things. There's tons of stuff you can do in here that's helpful, sharing it, and I'll show you how to do that in a different video. But those are really good things to know. Let's say I want to move this, I'm going to show you another way to move things around. So I'm going to move this outside of a folder and just have it go in my Google Drive area. And so I'm going to go back to my normal Google Drive area right here. Just click on my drive. And now I have this document just sitting out here, not in a folder. Let's say I want it to be in a folder. You can actually just drag it and drop it on top of the folder you want it to go into, like miscellaneous. And it'll tell you that's been moved, and you're good to go. All right, those are just a few things. Just make sure you play around with it as much as you can. You can't hurt anything, and just play around with stuff that you don't care if you trash it or delete it or whatever.